Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 4 of this house build. Let's get started. So, in the previous video, we were able to start adding the kitchen, and here we're gonna continue working on this. So, first let's go to level 1 and click on this section. So, we're gonna do the addition here first. And later on, we're going to move the section so that this won't appear, or we could hide this as well. So depending on what we want, we could just hide this and do it like that. So now let's add in some model in place. So it will be another generic model. And then let's do an extrusion. Press OK. We're going to use the face of this. And then let's add in those cabinets. First, usually I just want to add something like this, and then I will divide it again with this. Usually I do is around 15. So between 15 would be good. So at least it's noticeable. And then I'm just gonna delete those lines, small lines that we created through the rectangle. And then I'm just gonna keep on copying this. Sorry, that's rotate. And then let's copy this like that. And with that, we could manually adjust everything. Okay, so now that it looks okay, we could then, I'm just gonna move it a little bit like that, or maybe at the top or at the bottom. Yeah, oh no, sorry, I'm just gonna leave it like this. I think that's good enough. And then SL, so we need to split this element from here and then on the bottom as well. And then trim it. And then once you're done, we could just click finish. And then let's look at it at level 1. And we want, or on 3D, and we just want to push it at the back like this. I think that's good enough. Click finish. and then we have it. We could maybe lower it later on so that we have, but we wanted to make it look slick, so maybe that's good enough there. Now let's do this part. So let's go to level 1 and move this right here because the view is around this imaginary line or this broken lines, right? Which one that you see, and then it basically focus on this one. So now that we move it, this won't be appearing anymore. So now double click it again there, and then now we could basically create something similar like this over here. Okay, so I'm gonna add probably 4. So let's go to architecture, model in place, generic model, and then extrusion. We need to pick a plane, and then we're gonna use this plane. Same idea, we need to create this. Later on, from the top, we need to extend it so that it covers the extrusion part that we're gonna create here. And then here, let me see where the center line is. We need to move it a little bit. And then from here, let's do 15 as well. Let's make it consistent. So roughly right here. And then let's delete the small lines at the top that we created from the rectangle. Now we just need to copy and then estimate it somewhere. I think it's more than this. It's around 6, which is fine. One, two, one, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So that's 6. Obviously, you can do this equally, but we don't have time for that. So I'm just manually doing it and eyeballing it. Now type in SL and then split all of this. Okay. Then TR, trim and extend. Okay. Then click finish and then let's look at it at 3D. What I forgot to do is to set the materials as well from the top. So we need to set the materials here and then do some edit at the top as well. Let's go to paint. There's nothing there. Let's go some plastic. And from here, let's do this. Okay, I'm happy with this and click finish. Now I'm just gonna edit this. I want to make sure that we need to change the material right here. So go to plastic as well. And let's add this red. So all the top part will be red and then the bottom would be the one that we added earlier. So this part is done. Let's do the other side. So this part, we need to move it here so that it's not appearing right here. So double click, press escape first and double click again. So now let's do this. Architecture, component, model in place, and then generic model again. This will be generic model 8. Pick a plane. We're gonna pick this plane. So press tab so that you can toggle around on different faces. We need to change this to the one that we just, so laminate red, and then this will be for the bottom, so resin is for the bottom. So here, let's do the same process. Rectangle first. I'm just gonna add it in the middle. So once you add it, check that this is 15 only. And let's type in SL and then do it right now. Sorry, we forgot to delete the small one first. SL. Okay, so this one's done already. TR, so to trim. And then here as well, trim this part. Click finish. And let's look at it at 3D. We can actually set the thickness. So let's set this thickness to 15. Sorry, 20. So that everything is consistent. Let's save it. 3D as well. Let's set this one as well to 20. So everything is uniform. And then click finish, and then here as well. Edit this, click it again, and then 20. Let's do the bottom portion. So here we could change just one as well. So architecture, model in place, generic model, extrusion, pick a plane. Let's use this plane. And then now we need to change this material first. before we forget, and then the resin. And then here, and then the rectangle. And then make sure the thickness here is only 15, and then delete the small lines that we created. SL, split element here, and then TR to trim. Extrusion, we set it to 20. Click finish and finish, and let's look at it. I want to zoom in here a little bit, and I just want to change this. So AL, I want this to be flush right here and here as well. So that's perfect. And I want to make sure the top is extrusion. Okay, that's enough. That's good enough. I'm just gonna insert some things that we want to add here. Specifically, let's add some hood. So let's go back here. This is under specialty equipment. So you need to go here, domestic, and then let's go to high end. And then we could add this as well. So let's add the cooktop. And then type in CM. And let's add it on this face. Okay. It's just weird that I just want to double check this. This one is not appearing. So I know what to do now. It's not appearing because we need to set it to fine. There we go. And then let's go to level 2 and then just edit, uncheck this. And then let's rotate this. So we want to make sure that when you're on 3D, fine is chosen so that everything is being loaded to Twinmotion. So let's set this around here in the middle, and then let's load in a hood. This one will be good enough. And then we could go to, yeah, we could load it here, CM. And then once it's loaded, we could use this as our guide. I want to see where it's located. Okay, it's below. So now we need to set this to 2000 probably. And then let's click this, edit, and uncheck this as well. And then now we could click here and we could basically put it up or down. So let's put it up so that everything is on the same page. So that's about the right height. I just want to see which face is better, which is the same at all of them. Here is where you can turn it on and off, I believe. That represent the bottoms. And then obviously we need to add a sink, because the cookware is right here. So for the sink, let's go and load it. I know we need to go back to our plumbing, architecture, equipment, our fixtures, and then sink. We could use this double sink or this one, triple. So the triple is loaded. Let's go to 3D and then CM. We're gonna load it onto the face. We need to set it to a face. We need to pick a new host, because this one is not cooperating. Okay, let's just do this and let's go around, I believe, 900, and then let's click here and move it right there. So let's do 920, 950, 930. Okay, so 930 is perfect. Let's look at it. So now we need to edit this place. Go here. It's not visible right here. So what we could do is click Find, Display Graphics. There we go. So the transparency will help you see mostly on this kind of situation. So now we need to go and create a void form, void extrusion, and let's create a void extrusion under this. So we just need to void on the places that we need to void on. Click Finish and Finish. So here we need 50 at least. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe it's facing on the right, different size, different way. I did edit, void form, extrusion. I need to set it on this plane. Okay, once you set it, go back here and create the void. Once you do that, click Finish. And then let's go to 3D again. So first stage is done. next one will be this. So click here, edit, create void form. So first you need to set it, pick a plane. There we go, we set it there. And now we need to create void form. We could go here and set the same boundaries. So around probably 100. Click finish and let's look at it. Now we need to just change the height. Because obviously we did it. And we just need to pull this down. Okay. And then now we need to do this at here as well. We need to put it up and down. There we go. Now everything is being shown. Oh, give me a second. I think the other one is not showing. So that means we got the first, but the second needs to go down more. Here we just need to be patient and just imagine where we place it. Okay, as you can see, we did this void. So we need to go down. So now we could go here and then go down, which is this one. We did this on the other side. That's why it wasn't shown. Now it's showing. So that was my mistake. So thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.